He's like, and there we go. Okay, so hey. Okay, so because of that, we are actually going to have new consultants stay in here in the main room so that it will stream. I've actually got, well, I'm not going to show you because she was like, don't put me on camera. So I've got Tina D's here, but like that's the back of Tina. And she is like helping behind the scenes because some of us need a little more help. And so she's going to take care of things if it doesn't go well, if everything goes sideways. She's got that covered. And we are streaming into the places that I have access to. And so we're going to get better every single week. We're going to have more access every single week. And our consultants are going to be more trained every single week. So plug in, get ready. Here we go. Hey, gorgeous Marion. And I have my new setup, so I don't have like AirPods and all of that kind of stuff, making it all work better. So I am so excited. So Marion, just so you know, we are one streaming into my unit. I'm not admin on yours, mine, Emily's, and Anchor Area. And so Tina D's is down here. Huh?
You're an admin on mine.
I just checked. And so it's fine. Hey, Janet.
Hi.
Hey. So because of that, we're going to have all of the seasoned consultants break out into a breakout room. And then I'm going to train the new consultants in this main area so that it can stream into the streaming groups. Make sense? Okay. We are ready. So I'm going to create a breakout room. I tell you what, why not, let's say create. Okay.
Hey, Maureen, I don't think you need a breakout room.
You don't?
No.
Just train, just teach,
Yeah.
just train.
Just teach.
Okay. All right, then here we go. So I am going to teach and train on the actual selling appointment, whether it is virtual or live, it is presenting the product. Now, there are multiple ways to present the product, more than there's ever been in the history of Mary Kay. Oh my gosh. But I'm going to teach about the actual product demonstration, like that middle portion. So you start with the intro, where you introduce the company, you introduce yourself, and that's with your 3-minute iStory. And then after that, you move into the product presentation. Now, I will say that I encourage you to absolutely come on here every single week, because we teach product knowledge every single week so that you are confident, so that you know this product, you know what it does, you know how to use it, you know who the target market is, what the age range is, how it responds to the skin. Even if it's not your skin type, you will have some knowledge about it. So that's why you have pen and paper ready. And here we go. When it comes to product, most virtual experiences are going to be with the 3D. Why is that? Because the target market for 3D is mid-20s to mid-40s. So, and it's kind of that moderate signs of aging. So if someone is not concerned at all, then they can use it because it's vitamin derivatives and it will brighten the skin using those vitamins. It will also fight age and improve the texture and complexion of the skin using those vitamins. So that's the 3D. There's also a botanical set, but it does not come in samples. So that one's kind of a little bit more difficult. And then there's the time-wise set that is for more age, not time-wise, I said it wrong, repair. Repair is for more advanced signs of aging. So that's the repair set. And the target market there is like mid-40s on up. That's for people who are like, I'm not playing. Like, let's get this handled. That's the repair set. So the time-wise 3D is moderate signs of aging, and it can support those who are not concerned with aging. Moderate signs of aging also supports those that are more concerned with aging, and it just kind of takes it That's the next level. Also, what makes this moderate and repair more advanced is that 3D uses peptides for this, for moderate signs of aging, which that means fine lines. It uses peptides for fine lines. The repair uses peptides for fine lines, but it also uses additional peptides for deep wrinkles. It's a totally different animal, and you have to use different peptides because it has to communicate with the skin in a different way. Because what happens is when the skin creates a wrinkle, and this is not something you're going to share, I'm just going to educate you so that you have more confidence when you're presenting the product. When the skin has a wrinkle, what happens is the body kind of goes, that's not supposed to be there. And so it turns and walks away. And like it doesn't send collagen. So the peptide that Mary Kay puts in the repair communicates, and the skin recognizes it because it doesn't turn and walk away. It goes, oh, we know what you are. And so then it sends the collagen. So that's what you want, is for the skin to send collagen so that it results in more age fighting on the skin. So we use the TimeWise 3D in the presentation. So that's going to be the cleanser, the day cream, the night cream, and the eye cream. And I did not bring it, but Marion's off video. But there are those 4 ingredients. So with that, it comes in normal. Can you hold up a 3D, Marion? I'm gonna spotlight you. Can you hold up a 3D set?
Yes.
Perfect.
Hold on.
So this 3D set is a cleanser. Here we go. Cleanser, day cream, moisturizer, night cream, and an eye cream. There we go. So
Give me just a second.
all right. I've got you spotlighted, so just whenever you're ready. Okay, so as a result of that, that's going to be basic skincare. That's like brushing your teeth morning and night, morning and night. So why do you do it in the morning? Because when you sleep, your body lets off toxins, and you need to get those off of your face in the morning. That's why you cleanse in the morning. And the day cream protects the skin during the day when it receives the most brutality and it receives the most sun damage. Anything past 1 hour of incidental sun damage, like for example, right here, I have a big open window all day, each day, every day, because the sunlight makes me happy, but it also makes me more wrinkled. So that I need an SPF, because anything more than 1 hour of incidental sun exposure, it creates aging on the skin. So that moisturizer has an SPF of 30 in it, and that's fabulous for everyday use. Now, the night cream, that has ingredients in there. When you sleep is when your body repairs itself. That is the time when your body utilizes your energy to repair itself. And so there are ingredients in the night cream that accelerate that repairing process. And that eye cream in the 3D is actually a lightweight eye cream, and it's quick absorbing. It's also brightening. So it's going to brighten the skin and firm it and all of that. Okay, hang on. I'm going to replace Spotlight now. Okay, thank you, Marion. Okay, so with that skincare set, you're hitting the both sides of the spectrum. Also, with that, there's also room for masks. So what is the purpose of doing masks during an appointment? People get to experience a broader spectrum of the product line, but it also gives you, as the consultant, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So with the combo to oily, they're going to use the charcoal mask. Marion? Hold
I'll be
that
right
thought.
back.
Replay spotlight.
Hold on. Hold on.
So so Combo to Oily uses the charcoal mask. That mask is going to pull the impurities out, pull the toxins out, and even skin tone. Hang on, I'm also going to put her on. There we go. Okay, so this is the charcoal mask, and they're going to put that on their face and allow it to pull the impurities out for about 10 minutes. The other mask is the moisture renewing gel mask. That one is for normal to dry skin. That one also takes 10 minutes. So fortunately, all of the masks take 10 minutes, so it's amazing. So that gives you 10 minutes to utilize that time. So during that time is when you're going to have them take the piece of paper that you have. If it's a profile card, they're going to write on the back. If it is a virtual that got sent in the mail, it's going to be the Why I Love My Mary Kay. You're going to turn it over to the back and write the 1 through 5. And they're going to write 5 names of friends who would enjoy a pampering session. Okay, so with that said, that's your opportunity to get referrals, number 1 through 5. It's also, hang on, let me replace it with Marion. It's also your opportunity to, there's the Why I Love My Mary Kay. So you would turn it around. They would write 1 to 5 at the top, and then they would write down 5 names. Now, if you want, they can swipe up a little bit, not all the way out of the Zoom or out of the virtual, but they can swipe up just a little bit, and then they can get to the phone numbers. But for some people, that's too much. And so you don't want them to be insecure and away, like you don't want them to leave the Zoom. So you can just have them write the names and then get the phone numbers next, and then take a picture of it and send it to you. If you're live, you just get them right then and you allow them to write them right then. I say you can use your phones. It's a tool, not a cheat. And then anyone who has 5 names and phone numbers, they get to pick a gift out of my basket. And I have a basket with discontinued products, things like that, and they get to pick any of the gifts that they want. So because I want to walk away with my next business set up. So when they see that they have 5 friends, then when it comes time to book a second appointment and gather some friends and get product free, I point to that list, like there's your list. And if they're inspirable, if they like free, if they want, then they're going to say yes, because I've set it all up for them to say yes. So they're going to say yes, or they're not going to say yes. And either way is equally fine. But even if they don't, I have the names and the phone numbers so that I can reach out to their friends. Keep in mind that we prepare the table, but it's up to them to come and eat. So if they're not going to, now I would rather give them incentives, give them free product, and have them bring the friends. Why would I rather do that? Because their friends like them. They don't like me because they don't know me. They don't know what they're missing. They don't have a clue. So when you've got nothing to lose, you've got nothing to lose. So I want the friend to grab the friends, have the party, because they will come for the friend. So I incentivize the friend, I offer free product, I inspire the friend, all of that. So that's how that works. But if not, I have business because I have those names and phone numbers, and I incentivize by giving free product. And where do I get that product? Either it's discontinued product that I still have on my shelf, or I go over to the pink sale. So what is the pink sale? You know how like there's like the discounted sections in stores? That's what that is. Like it was there for the season, and if there was any left and they're moving it off their shelf, they will drop the price. That's the pink sale. Get things that are not skin type specific, and get things that you're not shooting yourself in the foot for as much as possible. Like, for example, if I'm like, oh, they would have bought it from me, but I just gave it to them free. Well, that's kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Or if it's like something that they use up quickly, like body lotion and stuff like that, they're going to burn through that quickly. So that's a good one to give, in my opinion. Okay. So they've got 10 minutes. They're using the mask. It's you're utilizing the time, and you are going and getting referrals. And then on the front of the Why I Love My Mary Kay, then you're going to go through the reasons. Marian, can you hold that up one more time for me? The Why I Love Mary Kay. You're going to go through the reasons right there. See the middle section right there with the letters? And I'm going to tell you what the letters mean. M stands for money. And you talk about how, like with the starter kit, it's now like an ATM machine. R stands for recognition, and how Mary Kay recognizes you for the work that you've done, not just the accomplishment, but the effort to do it. S stands for self-growth or self-development, whichever word you prefer, and how in Mary Kay you are mentored and guided to help you reach your dreams. It's not like a good luck, God bless, that you are actually taught and trained. The next one is C, and that stands for cars. We are actually the only company that allows consultants to earn a car at the consultant level. All other direct sales companies require you to be a director, but Mary Kay allows you to earn a car at the consultant level. The next one, there we go, is, look closer.
So we have M-R. Did you do R already?
S.
S-C-A, advancement.
A stands for advancement. Advancement. You get to advance at your own pace, and there are as many available as women who achieve it. It's not like normal jobs where there's only a certain number and you try. It's not like that. You accomplish it, you get it. Next one is B. No, is B? Yeah, beliefs. And the beliefs of Mary Kay, this is the one I love because the value system of Mary Kay lines up with my value system, which is God first, family second, and career third. And it's not job first, God who, and family kicked to the curb. It's not like that. It's absolutely, Mary Kay says, in that order, everything seems to work out. The next one is T, and that stands for taxes. An in-home business is one of the last legal, ethical tax deductions. So like, this is my home office. I would have it with or without my business, but because of my business, I get to write the square footage off. Computer equipment, phones, services, internet, all of that. You would probably have that with or without your business, but because of your business, you get to write it off. And then the last one is F, and that stands for freedom, flexibility, and fun. So freedom, you have the freedom to choose whatever you want in Mary Kay. You get to, you don't have to. Flexibility, you are the boss. You get to figure out when it gets done, and you get to live by your priorities and your value system. And then the last is fun. If it's not fun, I'm not doing it. Life is too short not to have a blast and giggle your way the entire way. So that's a little bit about the marketing and how we share about that. And then they get to check whichever one applies to them. One side talks about what they would be interested in, and then the other side talks about their next best step. So it helps you know what to do. Do you invite them to Prize Day Thursday? Do you have them host a party? What's their best next step? So that all happens during the mask, and it's okay if the mask stays on a little bit longer, no problem. And keep in mind, all of this is only happening on half the face, because when you're doing half the face, number one, it takes less time. And number two, most importantly, they can see and feel a difference. Because when you see and feel a difference, then you have awareness, you have agreement. So that's what I love, is to do half the face so that they're like, oh, wow. So with the charcoal, then I have them lay it on there so that the wet washcloth can soften it up just a little bit. And then they wipe it away, upward, outward. If it's the moisture renewing gel mask, they can just wipe it away. Once that's off, then we step to the microderm. So why do we do the mask first? It doesn't really matter with the moisture renewing gel mask because it's clear and it's not a big deal. But with the charcoal mask, if someone has larger pores, sometimes it's a little bit more in the pores and it takes a little bit more effort to get it out. So by doing the microdermabrasion second, then it does a really nice and effective job of removing any residue that happens to be left over. So with the microdermabrasion set, it's 2 steps, and just be aware that the second step is actually, okay, so when you're physically looking, like if you're looking at the sample, the first step that you're going to do is actually on the right. So it's second. So maybe it's because when you hold it like this and you read off the back, it works. But so you're going to take when I say small amount, when you're using these products, you know how much to tell them. You know the difference between using a dime size, a 16th of a pea size. Like, you know how much to tell them. So just be aware as you're using your products so that you can be like, okay, wow, this is actually a nickel. It's not a dime, it's a nickel. That helps them have a better experience. So they're going to apply that buff. They're going to do it in upward, outward motions and buff away the dead skin cells. It's also going to remove the dead sebum, the old skin, the old oil that's trapped in the skin, and it's going to refine the pores. So they're going to wipe that upward, outward. It's going to dry out pretty quickly. In the shower, it stays misty. It keeps on gliding. They can do the full 2 minutes. At the table, it's going to dry out. You got about 30, 40 seconds, and then you're breaking friendship. So you got to get that off. They're going to wipe it away, upward, outward, and everything. And I tell them this, everything past here is a leave-on. So get all the crystals off. Those are actually aluminum oxide crystals. It's the same grade that they use in a dermatologist's office. They're symmetrical, so it does a gentle buffing as opposed to other products which tend to be asymmetrical. Maybe they are some type of a seed that's ground up or something, and so it does more of a tearing action. This, because it's symmetrical, does a buffing action. And so you're going to wipe away the crystals. And if you need to go to the restroom or go to the sink and rinse the cloth so that they can completely get all of those aluminum oxide crystals off, go ahead. It's not a problem. Or they can go to the sink and take care of it. But that way it gets all of the crystals off. And that way everything past that is a better experience for them. So that's going to be wiped away. Let the skin dry for just a second, and then you're going to move to the second step of the microdermabrasion. Remember how we talked about the first step, and you're looking at it, the pore minimizer. You're going to, and that's going to be a smaller amount. So that's probably going to be like a half a dime size, if that much. Upward, outward, and that is going to minimize the appearance of your pores. pore minimizer. So your face has 20,000 pores on it, and this is going to minimize the appearance of your pores even close up. So they're going to put that on upward, outward, and then you're going to move to the moisturizer. Here are some helpful hints. Just like we were talking about the charcoal mask, do it first for those oily people because it helps with their skin if they've got larger pores. Here's a helpful hint, again, with oily people. For oily people, remind them to use a tiny amount of moisturizer because they're going to be doing a CC cream if they're live. If they're not live, it's not as important. But if they're live, they're going to be using the CC cream at the end of the appointment. The CC cream has 10 hours of hydration. So that partnered with the moisturizer can leave the girl a little bit juicy. So you're gonna encourage her to use a tiny amount, like a 1/16 of a pea size, and just kind of, and then just give it a little bit of love. So that's going to be the moisturizer. If she's dry, she's going to be happy. She's going to love it. She's going to feel amazing. Then you're going to go to the eye cream. And what I do with the eye cream is I have them place their hand on the table, bend their middle finger under all the way up to the knuckle and put their palm all the way down. And then I have them pick up their pinky, put it down, pick up the finger next to it. And they're like, oh, oh. And everybody gets a good giggle. That finger has fewer muscles. Use that on your eyes in a patting motion, and it will save your eyes for the future. And put it, because people ask me, they're like, do I put it up there? Yes, because I'm going to fall just like the rest of you. And when you pat, not rub, it sets the skin. Rubbing over time ages the skin. So if you will pat, 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 that's going to set the skin. And that is the eye cream. And then you move on to the satin lips. That does not happen virtually either because it does not come in samples. But in a live, then you can do the satin lips. And then the foundation primer and the CC cream. Set it with the translucent powder. So that is the live appointment, and those are some helpful hints in selling so that you can maximize that time, get referrals, share about the opportunity. If she is, you're going to ask her, okay, I am in the middle of a challenge. Can I share with you, or can my director share with you? So one way that I teach is I am in the middle of a challenge. The other way is I am new and I am in training. Both of those are true because when you learn how, then it becomes a part of your business model. Like I share with everyone how we make our money so that in the future, if it ever becomes something that you're interested in, then I will have known that I shared with you and we can take it from there. And then I share with everyone. It also helps you know that everyone has heard. So that helps you know that you have done your job. It is a part of your job to share. You book the appointments, you coach the appointments to make sure that they hold, you sell the product, and you share the opportunity. And that is full circle. Thank you so much for coming to New Consultant Training. Yay! Okay, so now if we had a breakout room, they would join us. We do not. So Tina's still down there staring at me, like looking up my nose. And we are ready. So I am going to pass it over to the beautiful.
Hello.
There we go.
You're like, who am I? I forgot.
Because I couldn't find my screen. And you know how I am without a screen. Fish out of water.
She is. Okay, ladies, we are so glad that you are here tonight. Welcome to our hello, beautiful ladies. And more people are hopping on. Come on, join us. We are so glad that you are here for our Monday night success meeting. So this is super fun. Just a little sneak peek. So Melissa and Erica are downstairs in my house and I'm upstairs. So we're like having a whole party over here. But we are so glad that you're here. So we're going to start things off by introducing everyone. If you are a guest, don't worry, we will get you all pampered in just a second. But we want to start with introducing everyone. So guest, first off, thank you so much for being on. We are so appreciative of you. My voice is coming back, so we're good, but some may stumble a little bit. So you make a difference in your consultant's business just for being here and just for supporting her and the love and support she feels from you being here. We are so grateful for you being here. So let's see. We want to introduce our new consultants first. So if you are a new consultant who is still in your Great Start timeframe, so that means that you are in your first 4 months of business. Do we have any new consultants on? Awesome. Hi, April. Yay. We are so glad that you're here. Awesome. Okay.
And Janet is new also.
Awesome, Janet. We're so glad you're here. Erica is still in her Great Start time frame. Woo!
Hey,
So
girl.
when you're in your Great Start time frame, what that means is you're still in your first 4 months. So there is tons and tons of free products that you get from Mary Kay. Okay. So for every 600 wholesale order you make, you get at least $100 in free products. Okay. And then your first order, you get a whole lot more. So that's what Great Start new consultant means. Do we have any consultants on who have not given their new consultant oath? Anybody?
I don't think Janet has.
Have you given yours, Janet?
No, she's new.
We're so excited. Okay, I'm going to ask Maureen to say the oath, and I will say it with you, Janet, so you don't have to say it by yourself. But if everyone will unmute if you can, and we will say it with Janet, so that way she's not all alone. But listen, Maureen says it quick. So we can't like lottie-dottie around like
Because otherwise it sounds like a dirge.
It does.
Here we go. And I'm like, we're not doing that. Okay,
It
so
sounds like we're dying. So we're just going to talk.
Sounds like we're done.
Okay,
Okay, so
and let's do it.
with this pen, I will sell and recruit.
With this pen, I will sell and recruit.
I will throw away my pants and break out the suit.
I will throw away the pants and break out the suit.
Mary Kay means fun and money, you see.
Mary Kay
means
means
fun
and money,
you see.
But my success depends on me.
But my
My success depends on me.
I will choose my work. I will choose my play.
I will choose my
my
work.
work. I will choose my play.
But from this day forward, I rock with Mary Kay.
But from this day forward, I rock with Mary Kay. Woo! We are so excited to have our new consultants on. Yay! Okay, I'm going to actually remove my spotlight so that way, in case you missed it, we are streaming into our VIP group, or not our VIP groups, into the consultant groups. So that way they can see y'all's beautiful faces too as we introduce everybody. So next up, we have consultants. So this is consultants without any active team members yet. Okay, so if you are a consultant without any active team members, like raise your hand. Awesome, we've got Tara, yay, and Erica, and woo! Anybody else? Awesome. Okay, so we had our new consultants in their Great Start time frame. We have just our consultants. Now we have senior consultants. So as a senior consultant, you have 1 or 2 active team members. And as a senior consultant, you can make 4% commission. I forgot to say that. All consultants make 50% on everything they sell. That's an important piece. But senior consultants make 50% on everything they sell, plus 4% on everything their team members sell. So super fun. You unlock an additional stream of income, which is incredible. Recent studies say you really need 5 streams of income right now. And so, I mean, I'm totally counting that as 2 when you're selling and team building. Just saying, totally works. So you also get $50 bonuses when you bring in a new Great Start qualified team member. So that's super fun. And you are just inches away from red. So who are our senior consultants on the call tonight? Woo, Kinsey, yay! Awesome. Kinsey added a new Great Start qualified team member, so that's super fun, yay! Okay, next up we have our red jacket. So if you are a senior consultant, you are just a breath away from red. You can reach it, you can smell it. Okay, and right now our red jackets are free when you become a new red. So why not become one this month? Because that promotion ends this month. So let's just do it. But when you're a red jacket, you have 3 or 4 active team members. So who are our red jackets? Our star team builders. Okay. I think we've got some positions available there, ladies. We can do it. I know in the abundance unit, we're finishing this month with 3 more red jackets. So here we go. Let's do this. I see Erica over there laughing. Next up, we have with the red jacket, you make 4 to 8% commission on everything your team orders. Plus, you have all of the wonderful bonuses of everything else consultants get. Next up, we have team leaders, and team leaders have 5 to 7 active team members. So where are our team leaders? Woo, yay, Melissa. Awesome. Okay, Melissa, I want you to share your name, how long you've been building your business, and why you started your business.
My name's Melissa Runyon, and I have been doing this since January, so I'm right at 6 months. And I started it. It was a God thing, and it was what I needed in my life at the moment. And once I jumped on my first Monday meeting, I realized all of that. So anyway, there you go.
I love it. Awesome. Well, as a team leader, you make 9 or 13% on everything your team orders. And then you still qualify for the $50 cash bonus for Great Start qualified new team members. Sorry. And then next up, you are just a breath away from elite team leader. Elite team leader means you have 8 active consultants on your personal team. And we have some positions available there too. So that's super exciting. We are so close to having some elite team leaders. So we cannot wait for you to join there. You make 9 or 13% commission as well on your team, but you also make 50% on the products you sell. And as the elite team leader, you unlock your second tier's commissions, which is super incredible. So that's elite team leader. And from there, with 10 active consultants, you can enter director in qualification. So super exciting. You get to wear that pretty blue jacket, which will be tweed soon when you finish DIQ. Okay, so next up we have our directors. So I'm going to let Marion go first. I want you to tell your name, how long you've been building your business, and I want you to tell what you're most looking forward to about Seminar.
Okay, my name is Marion Forrest, and I am very excited to be here. I have been building my business for 18 years and almost 19, actually. Almost 19. August is 19 years. And so most excited about Seminar. I mean, honestly, the biggest thing to me right now is just gathering together with like-minded women. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited about being on stage too. Picking up diamonds. Picking up diamonds. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Absolutely. Okay. I'll go next, and we're going to save the beautiful Maureen for last. So I already introduced myself a little bit, but I'm Emily Lewis. I have been building my business for 3 years. And this is my very first in-person company seminar. So I am so excited. Probably for me, about being around people who think bigger. and dream bigger. And I've already experienced that in some other Mary Kay events. And so I just can't wait to be back and just see old friends and just be surrounded by women who think bigger. So your turn, Maureen.
My name is Maureen Ship, and I have been building my business 24 years this month. I am so excited to celebrate. And what I am most excited about Seminar is I cannot wait to hear the stories. Hear the stories of their overcoming through COVID, through their challenges, because that's what moves me, is seeing women rise. I just love it. So with that said, do we have any guests who are going to go to a breakout room? Do we have any guests? I don't think we do. I think we are new consultants in here. Oh, April is nodding.
Maureen, we do have one at least. I think Trinity is on.
Yes, she is. I thought she was new. Okay.
And my daughter, Austin Smith, is on too.
Yes. Okay. Super wonderful. Okay. So the beautiful Emily is going to create a breakout room and head over there.
So you should see a button at the bottom in just a second. Okay, that says pampering session. You should see it. You should see breakout room. Click breakout room and then click pampering session. If you don't see it, I can just send you over there. So if you're not familiar with Zoom, like, I don't know. Perfect. Trinity's got it. Awesome. And Austin, I'm going to go ahead and send you over. Perfect. Okay. Y'all have fun.
There we go. And then Emily's going to head over there and we will start training. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to talk about first is some quick product knowledge. So grab your pen and paper. We're going to talk about how to support your customers as we enter this summer season with the humidity at a ridiculous level. Oh my gosh, everybody's like nodding. I don't care where you are. If you are in America, you are sweating a bead. So Mary Kay has some products that will help with that whole process. So I'm going to start with the skin. It's more like a skin supplement, and that's called the oil mattifier. And what that does is it chemically mats the oil on your face. So how does it do it? It uses polymers. And here's a little helpful hint. When you pat the polymers on, then they absorb up to 8 times their weight in oil. If you rub the polymers on, then that kind of breaks them down a little bit and they do not absorb as much. So that's the oil mattifier. And the benefit to this is, and Marion, if you will type in the chat the prices of all of these and the names and how to spell it in case it sounds weird rolling off of my mouth. The benefit to this is it can be a spot treatment. So for example, some people are very oily, so they would just like and handle it all. Other people are not. They may only be oily in their T-zone. Then, or some people are just on the nose, like just the nose, then they would just pat right there. You can do it after the moisturizer. You can also do a quick touch-up throughout the day. It is an amazing, amazing product. So that's the oil mattifier, and it's great for normal skin when there's humidity breakthrough, combo skin, and oily skin. The next one that we're going to talk about is the translucent powder, which is opaque, so that it goes for all skin types, but it also has oil absorbency in there to help with oil control. So this is a great product to set the foundation in the morning, and it helps with oil breakthrough through the day. This is the finishing spray. This one is our only product that we've actually partnered with another what's a better word? Well, there's a partnership. We'll just leave it at that. And it's Scandinavia. And this product is a spray, and you just, and then you let it dry. And I'll even like take a card and like help it. And I will also, if it's a very humid day, I will do my foundation and my powder spray, dry, cheek color, eyes, brows, spray, dry, spray, dry, because it will, you can do multiple layers to get the results you need. So this is an amazing product. You like, if somebody's really oily, this is a weightless option for them to get oil control. Especially this is for people who want quick, because all it is a spray. And then they can be doing something else like brushing their teeth or whatever during the process. So it's quick, it's weightless, it's amazing, and it's buildable. And then the last thing I want to show you is the beauty blotters. So these are actually linen sheets. And you take the sheet, there's 75 linen sheets in a package. You take the sheet, you lay it wherever you have oil, and it will pull the oil through the makeup and capture it on the sheet. Can y'all see? Whoa. Sister be oily. Yes, I am oily. I'm an oily girl. The humidity, I don't stand a chance. Yeah. Yeah. You can squeegee me. So you can carry those in your purse. They're also fabulous. If you've ever like you have a piece of gum, you just put your gum somewhere and you pull out a tissue and it's half crumbled on your black pants, that's a beating. So this is a great option. So those are the beauty blotters and they're fabulous. They're a great go-to. Guys, gals, doesn't matter. Everybody, it helps with oil breakthrough. Okay, doke. Marion, would you share the events that are coming up next? And then I will finish it off with some how-tos.
Absolutely. And I did add foundation primer in there. Foundation primer is excellent for just smoothing out all your potholes, but it really does, especially if you use it in combination with the finishing spray, like it really helps in the oil control on top of beauty blotters and everything else. Because yeah, if you're in a humid area, like I don't know if you guys saw the difference on Maureen when she used the beauty blotter and then it was just like matte and beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, so we have some pretty awesome events coming up in the next couple of weeks. I also think it is so important to know we have 60% off on all of our skincare sets, Time Waste 3D, both normal to dry combination oily, botanicals, clear proof, Mary Kay Men on all of those. And so we're going to talk a little bit about capturing that and being smart and strategic for the future, because 60% isn't going to last forever. But I think it's such an important thought process to use that 60% to think for the future, 3 months, 6 months out, like how you're going to sell those products because you make more profit. And I'm all about more profit because this is a money-making business. So we've got this coming Thursday. We've got Prize Day Thursday. So excited about that. Actually, I was just looking at my phone. I believe it's Stacy Faust that's going to be there. We only have 2 more Prize Days Thursdays. So we have this coming Thursday, which I want to give you the date, is the 9th. And then we're going to have one on the 23rd. Okay. So only 2 more. And we have a $500 cash drawing for guests. So get your guests on there. If they're on there one time, great, they go in once. But if they come for the next 2 events, guess what? They go in twice for the $500 cash. Hello. This is a big dog deal. So that to me is huge. We have our Talk About It Tuesday. So we have an event on Thursday the 2nd and 4th, Prize Day Thursday for team building. We have on the 7th and 21st, 7th, 21st. Did I get that right? 7th and 21st. So that's tomorrow. So if they can't be there Thursday, get them on Talk About It Tuesday. This is another event where we are sharing the business. So really, it's an opportunity for you to say to your guests that you facialed, to your girlfriends, hey, I'm doing training and I need to learn a little bit more about how to share this business. Would you help me and give your opinion? Because that's really all. They're going to say yes or they're going to say no. It does not matter to us. Like, hand open. It doesn't matter to us. Some people will say yes, some people will say no. It is all about the numbers. But they are a definite no if you never ask. So this is a great opportunity for you to have them come, ask some questions about the business. You learn, they learn, and the best part to me is they learn a little bit more about why you do this, and that makes them more loyal to you. Very important, because for us, it's a win if they're a customer, it's a win if they're a hostess, and it's a win if they're a consultant. So it is such a great place for them to learn how to respect your business and also for you to learn too. So we've got this coming Tuesday, we've got Talk About It Tuesday. This Thursday, we've got Prize Day Thursday, again, where we're sharing the business. That's at 7 p.m. On Thursday at 8 p.m., we have Mary Kay pampering time. So we are doing little spa facials right there virtually. And then on Saturday at 9 a.m., we've got our Spa Saturday, which is again, Mary Kay facials. And then directly after that is a time where they can stay on and listen to a little bit more about the business. So we've got those things coming up just this week. And then super important, the calendar is on the UDIT page, and it's on boards, and it's on your page, it's on your Facebook page. But super important, because you want to start inviting people to this now, is the 16th, we have Mary Kay Bingo. So super fun night. They're going to see products. They're going to learn more about the business. It's great if you already have customers. It's a fun time for them to come to like a party and a game night. They're going to earn, they're going to have a chance to win prizes. Super, super fun. So that's the 16th. Is that at 7 p.m.? 7 p.m. So on Thursdays, our events like Prize Day Thursday or Mary Kay Bingo is at 7. And then afterwards, it's always a little skincare party. Okay. So 8 o'clock skincare party. And then the last thing is every Wednesday, we have AAA. It is our leadership call. And this is for women who are wanting to maybe move forward in their business, wanting a little more than just a side hustle. And it's a great place for you to come for accountability, for learning how to advance in your business. And another reason, I'm sure I could come up with it, but it is failing me right now. Activity, yes. And learn how to be active in your business. So we are so excited about those things. And really, we want you all there. This is so important for me to say, we want you here because we're doing this for you. We want you guys to be supported in your business. So we were coming together so that you can get the best of all of us. And you can learn and you can earn. So we have on Monday nights, because you can invite people here for makeovers and pampering, on Thursday nights and Saturday mornings. Those are places that you can plug into and learn and earn at the same time.
Okay, so thank you, Miriam. That was fabulous. So if you noticed, have you noticed that there's like a lot of activity and a lot of options? So for people who are wanting to move up, for people who are adding new team members, there are places for them to slide in, places for them to have their grand opening within 3 days of signing up. with or without samples, they've got a place where they can bring their people and actually watch a skincare appointment. So those appointments where people can come, like for example, they're happening in a breakout room right now. So Monday nights at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, that's the first opportunity during the week. Marion shared about Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. So why do we pick 8 o'clock? Because most of the kids are in bed by then. So mom can take a quick break and go enjoy a pampering. And then Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central, 10 Eastern. So those are for virtual experiences. So this is a way to increase your business in the month of June. And I want you to think, how many faces do I want to do in the month of June? Like when the skincare sets are on sale, how many faces do I want to do? Because they don't need to know that they're on sale. You just need to know that they're on sale. You're the consultant who can take advantage of this. You're the consultant who can strategize her business and figure out what's best for her future. So those are 3 times each week that are available. Also, as a consultant, you get to jump on and you get to watch a director teach a skincare appointment. And I strongly encourage you to do that. How does that serve you? Like if it's different people, how does that serve you? Because you get to hear different styles and different personality types. And you get to pick little pieces. You're like, I like the way Marion says this. I really like the way Emily says this. And I like when Maureen presented it that way. And you can get your own groove. And then you get to practice your groove and practice your groove. That's what it's about. Because when you're practicing, the one thing that you're gaining is the most important thing that you're gaining, and that's confidence. We don't necessarily need more skills. We have skills. What we need is confidence. And so this is an opportunity for you to gain that. Because when you have confidence, it doesn't matter what's happening around you. Like you can have kids coming in, busting in, screaming, it doesn't matter because it doesn't faze you because you know your stuff. That happens through repetition, doing it over and over and over again. Whether it's virtual or whether it's live, you know your stuff. So those are the actual appointments that you get to take advantage of. Slide people in. Also, you'll notice that on the Fabulous and Fun link tree, it actually has a place for guests to register. So why did we do that? Why didn't we just have the consultant tell the director? Because when the guest goes to the Fabulous and Fun link, they're like, oh, I can see how this is streamlined. When they click on it and fill it out, the director knows who's going to be there. But the guest, this is what I want you to understand. The guest gets to see all of the opportunities where they can join in. I wonder what Mary Kay Bingo is. That sounds like fun. And they're more likely to join in on your fun. So guiding them to the Fabulous and Fun link is really, really beneficial to you as a consultant. But it also is beneficial because we're working with technology. Before you had drive time, you had to allow for drive time. Now you have to allow for technology time. You have to allow for it not to load. You have to allow for it not to stream. You have to allow for the stream to break. You have to allow to restream, all of those things. And so this is a way for it to be on the fritz, for it to glitch. And as leadership, we change it in one area and then you all have access to it. So if anything goes wrong, go back to the Fabulous and Fun link and go in through that portal. There's a lot that went into the decision making so that for those who want to move up, it is set up and in place. We looked at the end with the end in mind and created everything in between. So those are the skincare appointments that are virtual on a weekly basis. There are also sharing appointments that are virtual on a weekly basis. And so that's the Talk About It Tuesday and the Prize Day Thursday. And Marion shared that there's only 2 Prize Day Thursdays left. So we are taking a break July 1. So then Talk About It Tuesday is going to be more frequent. So just be aware of that, that it's going to be able, you're going to be able to invite people and move up more quickly. You're going to be able to hear how a director responds to different obstacles that people have, whether it is not enough time, or I don't know the product, or I don't know anybody who needs Mary Kay. Whatever their obstacle is, you get to hear how the director responds to it. And it helps you with stories. Until you get your own stories, use ours. Use ours. I used other people's stories for years until I got my own. So that's a way for you to increase and gain your skills. I had a director talking with me, and she was saying how she called it overcoming the objections. And I was like, yeah, I really need to overcome the objections. And then I was like, I just do it through stories. That's how I communicate. That's how I keep people engaged. So as I share stories that I've heard over the years, then that overcomes objections to why not me? Why not now? Those kind of things. And everyone, I don't care who you are, everyone has reasons not to do it, not to become a consultant, but it only takes one reason to do it. And then you say yes, and you follow through on your yes. And then you show up for training and you build your business. Everyone has to build it. No one comes to the table with enough knowledge, with enough influence, with enough past experience. No one. Everyone has some area that they have to personally overcome. So whatever it is in the person that you're looking at, and you're like, ooh, she's got, well, figure out what she ain't got, because we all have something we don't have. And that's where the growth is. Because really, if you're not growing, what are you doing? This is about growth. What is it? If you're not growing and ripening, then you're becoming rotten. So keep ripening and ripening and ripening. Okay, so those are the team building. Those are the virtual appointments. And we're throwing in some fun things to keep people engaged this summer, because a lot of people are having some financial challenges with all of these gas prices, and with the gas prices increasing other prices. And so we are offering some fun opportunities for them to slide in, hang with some great people, and win some Mary Kay products. Even if they don't buy at that event, which most of them will, but even if they don't, they kind of tuck it away in the back, just like what Mary was talking about. They respect your business better. And then when they can, they do. Or they tuck enough things, and then they're like, you know what, I'm going to grab some friends, and I'm going to get that discounted or free product, and I'm going to get all of this stuff untucked. So we are inspiring and incentivizing and sharing so that it is cultivating that desire. And then you will hear us at these appointments talk about having a party for your guests, having a party with your consultant, sharing your consultant with your friends, all of that, so that you can increase your business to the level that you want. Okay, so that is how we're going to capture what Mary Kay has available. And we're going to use the 60% off as an inspiration so that you can get as many as you can before Mary Kay sells out. And I do believe that Mary Kay will sell out. They strategize that number. They watch it. They know they have actuaries that work that number. And so they have a certain number of sets that they have assigned for that. So set your own personal goal for June. Set your own personal goal for June and chase it with everything that you have so that when you cross that finish line, tongue hanging out, you don't quit until it's done. You race until you're proud. That's what it's about. Okay, Marion, do you have anything else that you want to share, or shall we spotlight?
I think you just rocked that out. I
Y'all,
think it's
I
time for
do.
some recognition.
Let's do it. Let's recognize some people.
Because I believe some people had a customer appreciation sale this weekend.
Yes,
I know I did.
Okay, so everybody have your pom-poms ready. Get ready to celebrate. We are going to recognize. So if you opened your store this last week and sold at least $1, give it some love. Yay! $100, $200, $300. Yay! Okay. Yay! We've got Melissa and we've got Heather. We're at 300. So that means that they both had star weeks. 300 is a number you're going to hear in Mary Kay. Whenever you have 300 consistently, then you have a star week. And when you consistently do 300, you will be a star consultant. As a star consultant, you get to pick a star consultant prize off the star consultant prize poster. And it used to be like 1,800 equals 1,800. Now it's like 1,800 equals 2,000. Like 2,000 equals 2,400. Like it's big dog deal. And you get to pick from thousands of prizes. Yeah. If you're a girl that likes to pick for you, pick for you. If you're a girl that likes to do Christmas early, do Christmas early. Okay, so we are at 300, 400. Anybody still shaking? 500, 600. Good job, Melissa and Heather. 700. Oh my gosh, yay, Heather. Okay, tell us what you did. Unmute, you got it?
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I had a busy week, and I guess that's why I've been so quiet. I had a big party yesterday, which was like a $500 party, about 6 people. Also, I did a facial last week, a new customer that I met from a vendor event from last month. We finally got together and she bought like a $200 set, went all in. And what else? Oh, and then I had the customer appreciation day, which there weren't a lot of orders for it, but they were still like my top customers. So I was more than happy to get them the huge discount on it. So kind of all that put together was about $884.
How much?
$884 after the discount. And I was so nervous about the discounts on my customer appreciation, because I'm like, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to get 40% off with free shipping. And you have no idea how much I was panicking the night before. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? But it worked out.
That's awesome.
So awesome.
That is
Yeah.
so awesome. Okay, so here's what I love. I love that the lion's share of it came from new. That's
Mhm.
brilliant. That's growth. That's growth. And I love, did y'all notice she said it was a person that I met last month at a vendor event? Yes, she did not let them, sometimes they fall through the cracks. She is queen of crack, girl. Well, that didn't sound good, but whatever. So yeah, she absolutely did not let them fall through the cracks. She follows up and follows through. That is brilliant and fabulous. And that's how you have an $884 week. Big congratulations. Way to raise the bar for everybody, Heather. I'm so proud that you're mine.
Thank you.
Yay! Very good, very good. Okay, so let's hang on, let me Marion, help.
What
Did
am
I
I
do it?
helping with?
Did I knock it off for everybody? Or is she still
No.
spotlighted?
She's still spotlighted. I
She's
got
still
it.
spotlighted. Let me remove spotlight. There, that did it. Did that do it?
Yeah.
How am I doing?
great.
Is it good? Okay. Okay. Feedback. Okay. So now we're going to recognize if you shared the Mary Kay opportunity this last week, give it some love. Anybody? Yeah. 2 people. Did anybody add a new team member? Kind of. I love that. Did you add a new team member? I'm like, I don't think that's a $30 e-start. I'm not sure what that is. She is signing up as we speak. No, no.
It was my newest team member, Cassie. She got a new team member.
Yay!
So
Wow.
like, and it was
So you
exciting.
got a new team member by proxy, kind of.
Yes, and it was at our launch party.
I
So-
love it. I love it. Give her big old smooches from me. I love it. That's awesome. Okay, so big celebration for Miss Cassie. Okay, so now we're going to recognize appointments on the books, and we're going to do a count up, but like the goal is 10 plus, 10 plus. Okay, 1. Anybody got 1? 2. Oh, yay, April, good job. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, was it 8, Melissa? Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so 8 appointments on the book. She is our highest. The goal is 10. Why do we set the goal at 10? Because when you have 10 appointments on the books, the reality is 6 to 7 are actually going to hold, and then you actually have a booking. You want to say something? Are you unmuting? No, she's not. No. Okay, so, and I'll give you an example of my gal that is getting with me tomorrow morning. And that's the big old finger crossed, because she has rescheduled, I want to say 3 times. But if she's willing to reschedule and it's not emotionally heavy for me, I absolutely reschedule. If it's emotionally heavy, then I'm just like, you know what, just touch back when you're available. But it's not emotionally heavy. I'm just like, it's a text. It's no big deal. But you have to know you, and you have to know what's healthy for you and what grows you and that kind of thing. But yeah, in theory, we're getting together tomorrow morning virtually. And so just keep staying on top of them. I will show y'all one more time. Like, I have a piece of paper. I write their name here in pen when it's held. It's down here in pencil when it's not. Because otherwise I have people fall through the cracks. I will forget that I gave them a beauty kit. I will forget that I didn't follow up with them. But because I see it all the time, I'm like, oh. And I do it down lower because I kept having to erase everything. And I was like, you know what? Drop them down low, and then just start filling it in. So figure out whatever is your way. My goal is to do 400 faces by June of next year. So figure out your goal, figure out your breakdown, and then go to work. And this is where, like what Heather said, she had a party with 6 people. Talk about move the needle and increase your customer base by 6 people in 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. That's incredible. And follow up with second appointments for color. Follow up with bookings, that kind of thing. And sometimes you have to do it after the event. Like, it doesn't happen in the event. You got to follow up later. And she's the queen of getting bookings. She is amazing, an amazing consultant, an amazing leader. So next thing is Star Consultant recognition. Who knows when the Star Consultant quarter ends? Anybody? Dara. Wait, 1-6, 1-5. Yeah, Heather got it. 1-5. Dara had it. June the 15th. Yeah. 15, June the 15th. Excellent. So June the 15th is the end of the Star Consultant quarter. Who knows the level, the wholesale level that you are hitting? Yes, Dara. Sapphire. 1,800 wholesale is Sapphire. So once you hit Sapphire, then you automatically get the extra points that Mary Kay gives. If you have a Great Start qualified team member, then you catapult. 600 additional points for each Great Start qualified team member, in addition to the $50 that you get for a Great Start qualified. So lots of great things, lots of great things. So those who are stars already are, drum roll please, in the Emily Lewis unit, we have Emily Lewis oh, I don't know if she updated this or not, but we're going to pretend like she did. Emily Lewis at 1200, like somewhere in there. Melissa Runyon, somewhere in there. And Sandra Doggett, somewhere in there. And Emerald Star Jackie Venable. Questionable. Close enough for government work. That'll work. And in the Jennifer Conger, we have her in a Pearl Star. Sandra Conger T is a star consultant. Maureen Ship is an Emerald Star, Pearl Star, and the Ruby Star, Marion Cash, Sapphire Star, Heather Guzno, Erlinda Reyes, Eileen Demuth, Kadisha Owens, and the 1200 level is Tammy Bean, Dara Ronquillo, and Peggy Ferguson. Yay! Yes, Dara, I may not have updated that. I do apologize.
She forgot me anyway, Dara, so don't worry about it.
I sure did. Marion Forrest is a star consultant, and Tiffany Marshall. Okay, we have a challenge for this next week, and that challenge is to invite 2 new people to Prize Day Thursday to get them included in the $100 for that night, because there is a $100 drawing that night that is split between the consultant and the guest. Now, do they have to be local? No, it's all virtual. But that's Prize Day Thursday. And when they are on for this Thursday, they automatically get entered into the drawing for 500 cash. So they have an opportunity to win 100 here and that 500 there. So it's a twofer. So your challenge is to have 2 people. Now you can get 1 and get 2, or you can get 1 and have them bring 1. And then you follow up afterwards. Follow up with your director. Why? Because the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. There are consultants on tonight that were a C customer on the event. And in the follow-up, when a few questions were asked and questions were answered, their decision was yes. So with that said, your challenge is to have 2 guests on Prize Day Thursday. Now, in order to have 2, we all know they're going to reschedule. So we gotta have maybe a third more. So meaning a third person more, not 1/3 more, because that'd be overwhelming and a little daunting. So big congratulations to everyone who is going to win that challenge. Who is going to do it? Like, give me a shake what you got. Yay, April! I am so proud of you. Yay, Dara! Awesome. Who else? Yay, Heather! Way to succumb to peer pressure. I love it. Okay, thank y'all so much for being on tonight. Thank you so much for supporting your director, for supporting your business, and for supporting your future. It doesn't happen without you, and it doesn't happen without growth. Thank you. Love you. Good night. I'm not going to hit the button. I'm not going to